Hi, Sagittarius. This is LostTwinTarot. My name is Colette. If you've never viewed me before, Sagittarius, this is your weekly reading for the week of May the 20th through the 26th. Sagittarius, this is a general reading for placement, sun, moon, and rising. Just take the pieces that resonate and leave the rest. Sagittarius, when I was meditating on your cards, I was getting that this is your choice and to make it a good one. I was also getting to don't hold yourself back because of what you think you can or what you can't do or what you can't have or whatever you feel like is not going to work out in your favor. I feel like there's something that you want. There's a talent or skill or ability, or there's some dream, or there's just some sort of goal that you have in mind, and you might not even know what this goal is, but you know that there's something that you're missing and you're trying to figure it out. You know that you're missing something, or even if you don't, or even if you know what this skill or ability is or what have you, you know that you're missing something. And I feel like you could be holding yourself back. And Spirit's saying that don't hold yourself back because whatever this is, you're going to be successful at it. I was also getting that you are a master manifester right now and that you're protected and that you can do a lot more than you think. So let's see what we have for you. You have the Chariot. You have the Two of Wands. You have the Nine of Wands. You have the Hermit. You have the Seven of Cups. You have the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Swords. You have the Two of Wands on the bottom. For the Two of Wands, you have the Strength card. With the Nine of Wands, you have the Death card. With the Hermit, you have the High Priestess. With the Seven of Cups, you have the Devil. With the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Star. With the Eight of Swords, you have the Knight of Wands. So it's pretty fitting for what I felt like. I'm also going to pull 3 of these Lenormand cards. I did these last week, Sagittarius, and it seemed like they were pretty fitting. These two wanted to come out together. It's number 28, man, husband, questioner himself, male or masculinity. This doesn't have to be about you working or like involved with a male. You could be the male. You could be involved with them. It can be just about our masculine energy as well. This is number 15, power, boss, courage, leadership, finances, and protection. So very fitting together. So definitely can be just about power or just feeling the control. You have number 26 book, education, knowledge, research, unknown, mystery, and secret. And any of those numbers can be significant to you. And you have number 20, garden, public, network, group, audience, fame, or outdoors. So let's get into this for you, Sagittarius. So you have the Two of Wands and the Strength card. Now, the Two of Wands, you have that on the bottom of the other deck as well. Now, the Two of Wands is all about having a plan or starting to think about some sort of plan that you like to do. The Two of Wands is all about having done a lot of things in your life, but also still having the entire world in your hands. It's like the world is your oyster. You've done a lot, but you also have a lot to do. The Strength card is all about getting the courage to go ahead and do something. It literally says on that Bear card, courage. So I feel like you may have been, you've experienced a lot in your life and you have the wisdom. You've gained a lot of experience. You have the wisdom behind you. And now you're just like, okay, well, I've been on this journey, but now I want to go on this other journey. And you're ready for that different stage or that next step in your life. Whatever it is for you, it's going to be different for all of you. But you're just now, you're like, I got to take this step. And it's going to take a lot of strength and courage to go ahead and do that. Whether this is you, and I feel like almost with that man card, you could be the man, or like I said, this could involve a man. It doesn't have to, but it's all about that masculinity when it came out with that boss, courage, power, protection, finances. Those could really just be fitting all together. Maybe you are trying to get not only the courage, but also maybe you are becoming the breadwinner of your family. Maybe you are taking leadership. And with that man card, maybe I want to say that's, I want to say maybe you are working with a man, or maybe you used to be involved with a man and now you are the single independent person taking this role on. Take it how it resonates. It's going to be different for all of you. Or even with this bear card, it's like there's two little boys in both of those cards, and then there's a man. And like I said, you doesn't take it however, it doesn't have to be a man. You could be a woman or they, however you identify. And it's like you're going from someone who's young in like the previous journey you've been on with the Two of Wands, and then you're going from someone in your whole new life. So like in your younger days and in your older days. I hope that makes sense. So next you have the Nine of Wands and you have the Death card. Now the Nine of Wands is all about that wounded warrior energy, and it's also about keep persevering into this, keep pushing until that last final push. I feel like that's exactly where you are, but you want more than that, and that's where this Death card comes in with that transformation. You could be experience all those wounds that we kind of sort of have with all of us. We all carry those wounds. But like I said, you there's something that you want to do, and this can be involved with a person. Maybe you want to take the next steps and ask somebody out. You want to ask them to move in with you. Whatever the case is, you want to, maybe you are want to get back out in the dating world after a long period of not dating, whatever this is for you, but you're still wounded from it. But now you're going through this transformation and it's going to change things for you. But like the Death card is also about a little bit of hesitancy. It's also about it can hurt in the meantime, but afterwards it's so much better. Next, you have the Hermit and you have the High Priestess. Now, this is a really powerful combination. It's two major arcanas. The Hermit is all about looking within, taking that time out. This can also be about travel as well. You have number 26, education, knowledge, research, unknown, mystery, secret, which is really fitting with that High Priestess card. The Hermit's all about taking that time out for yourself, doing some soul searching, trying to figure out the unknown. The High Priestess is all about the unknown, trying to figure out and gain that spiritual knowledge. It's all about that sacred knowledge. So you could literally be taking this time out, this journey, getting these spiritual downloads. Whatever this means for you, you could be doing that this week. Just trying to, maybe just doing a little bit of solitude and trying to get that this week. Next, you have the Seven of Cups and you have the Devil. Now, the Devil is all about a blockage that we have, and I feel like that's exactly what when I was meditating on your cards. You do have the Eight of Swords here as well, which is definitely what I was describing. It's something where you feel like you can't, I'm not good enough, I shouldn't. It's all about that self-imposed restriction. And with the Seven of Cups is all about illusion. It can be about confusion. It's also about just choices in general. So I feel like maybe you could be going back to a time where you've maybe felt like you made bad choices, or you feel like, what if I make this choice and it ends up taking me down this bad road, whatever it is for you. But it's almost the way we think about it. The devil can also be about that negative self-talk as well. Honestly, the Seven of Cups as well is all those choices that, like I said, we make in our life. They're all part of our story. And the devil is just a blockage into just believing yourself. And that's what it is. You do have two sevens here. Next, you have the Seven of Pentacles. With the two sevens next to each other, that also represents that feeling of the inner fears that don't exist, much like the moon card feeling. So I feel like that's definitely kind of the theme of what's going on this week. You do have the Seven of Pentacles, but it's with the Star card. And the Star card is all about having faith, having hope, and it's also about a wish fulfillment. You have the Seven of Pentacles, and it's with that number 20, that garden card. It says public, network, group, audience, fame, outdoor. He is working on that garden. This can represent like an actual garden, that card. So maybe you're doing something outdoors. Maybe you're taking some outside time. But maybe you literally are working on a garden. But whether this is figuratively or metaphorically, the Seven of Pentacles is all about taking that time and examining what you should keep doing or what you should kind of cut loose. And I think with the Star, you're realizing almost like keeping the faith in yourself. You're thinking, should I keep this up? Should I drop this way of thinking? And I feel like you're realizing that you should really realize that you have a lot of gifts, you have a lot of potential, and you could be seeing what you're really talented at and the gift of yourself that you have. Now, with the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands is all about, look at the horse on there. He's covered in fire and he's charging through. This is the energy of going after what you want. This is also about the mystery of really going on a journey in life. This is all about really just experiencing life in general. You have the Two of Wands on the first card, and then you have the Knight of Wands. So this is like thinking about the plans that you want and then really going after them. But with that Eight of Swords, that's that mindset that you are, I feel like, battling with. But with that Star card, that's like your main theme of the week, but you're also realizing that you have this potential. So let's see what else we have going on for you. Oh, yay, you have the Sun. You have the Sun and the Ace of Swords on the bottom, Sagittarius. So I feel like whatever is coming in for you, the Sun, it's the happiest card in the deck. You have that with the Two of Wands and the Strength card. So when it's coming out with the Strength card, that makes me feel like you're getting a lot of hope, courage, strength, and whatever this is, you are going to be really positive. I feel like this is taking a whole positive turn for you. Like I said, I feel like you're becoming almost like a master manifester. You have the Death card. You have a lot of major arcana here. You literally have a major arcana in every single row here, except for the last row, but you have two right here. And then you have two in this row. With the Death card, the Nine of Wands, you have the Three of Wands, you have the Magician right there on the bottom, funny how I just said that you are becoming a master manifester. With the Death card and the Three of Wands, this one can be all about travel as well. He's waiting for that plane coming in. It doesn't have to be about travel. This can also just it's about movement and the end of that stagnant energy. It's all about moving forward. So you literally go from the 2 to the 3 of Wands. So things are progressing. You're seeing things progress. With the High Priestess and the Hermit, you have the King of Wands on the bottom. You have the 7 of Pentacles. So with the 7 of Pentacles, you now have it twice. I feel like this is saying that you're getting this sacred knowledge with that High Priestess and that Hermit card, and you're looking within, and you're going to realize what you should do. You're going to realize if you should continue something or cut it loose that week. With the Devil and the 7 of Cups, I couldn't reach it. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. But you have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is all about that focused energy. Charging forward, you could be making a decision on something quickly. So just be mindful of that. But I feel like you will be focused on whatever this is. But sometimes we do need to think a little bit quick on our feet. You do have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. So with that book card, it says education, knowledge, research, unknown mystery. I feel like that's positive though for you because you are gaining this knowledge with the cards before them, and you're not thinking on it so long to where you're talking yourself out of it or talking yourself into a whole new batch of anxiety, I should say. It's almost like that Knight of Swords comes in, you're thinking on your feet, you're making a decision quickly, and you're focused enough when you think about sometimes when we think about things too long, we almost end up talking ourselves out of what we wanted to do. With the 7 of Pentacles and the Star card, you have the 6 of Wands on the bottom, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. And on that 7 of Pentacles, that's the Ace of Pentacles at the front of his foot there. So whatever this is a wish fulfillment coming in for you with that Star card. And whatever this is, whether this is a person, whether this is a work opportunity, a project, whatever this is for you, it's going to be really successful. You're going to do very well at it, but just make sure that you nurture this. Just like that garden. I know it says public, network, group, audience, fame, and you will be getting attention because it does say fame. And the 6 of Wands is all about getting attention as well. You might not be famous, and as well as the Star card. The Star card is about getting attention. So you could be looking very good at this time as well. You'll be getting a lot of praise. And lastly, what do we have for Sagittarius? We have this one. Wants to pop out, and with the Knight of Wands and the 8 of Swords, you have the 3 of Cups on the bottom, and we have the Page of Wands. So you have the Page and the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands is all about the beginning of excitement. It's all about the start of something new. It's about that young energy. So you have the Page and the Knight. It's all about this excitement. So you have both of those cards signaling that this is the start of something. This is the beginning of passion. This is excitement. And this is also can be a message as well. So you have cards of messages coming in. This can be spiritual downloads, especially with that High Priestess and that Hermit card. And I really feel like you're going to be told that week subconsciously, or you could be getting messages like read almost like synchronicities or signs that you've been looking through that really kind of signal, and you kind of get the idea of what you are supposed to do or leads you on that right direction if you've been feeling a little bit conflicted lately. So this reading looks great for you, Sagittarius. It looks really great. You have the sun, you have the High Priestess, the transformation card, you have that garden card. I mean, they all are really just kind of take a reading that is almost like about a self-imposed restriction, but it looks like it's going to shift in a really positive direction for you. So I'm going to leave it there for you. Thank you so much for viewing me today. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Until then, definitely enjoy your week, and I hope to see you at the next read. Thanks. Bye.